So you're telling me that when the good guys with guns, like, say, the U.S. Marines, pack up and leave a country, like Afghanistan, the bad guys with guns, like the Taliban, take over? Gosh, I wonder if that applies anywhere else. It seems like there's a perfectly sane and simple solution to fix the problem in Afghanistan. Joe Biden should just ban guns and ban assault weapons. That's all he's got to do is just say, okay, I now ban guns in Afghanistan, and everybody should be perfectly safe. Seems like that would work, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't work. Anywhere, like Chicago, D.C., Baltimore, New York, Minneapolis, seems like that doesn't work everywhere it's tried. And I'm totally confused because CNN's Clarissa Ward has departed from mostly friendly Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. I mean, that's what she said. When they arrived, they were mostly friendly. She must miss it. Having to come back to the evil, terrible, horrible, racist, oppressive United States. I'm sure she's looking forward to her return to Kabul in 3 or 6 months from now to the mostly friendly Taliban-controlled nation. But I think Katrina Pearson said it best. Her pinned tweet is, I see a lot of people regretting their vote for Biden, but it's too late. This is on you. This and the fallout that will follow. All on you and the media that colluded to lie and manipulate the masses while Joe Biden hid in the basement. All on you. And now in her reverse Michelle Obama, Big Mike moment, for the first time in my entire life, I am embarrassed to be an American. Democrats have abandoned American values, dishonored our country, and severely diminished the respect along with our standing in the world, just as we predicted they would. Actually worse. I have to say, I've been there for quite a while, Miss Pearson. I'm proud to be a Floridian, but you'll never see me fly an American flag again, not anytime soon. I'll fly a Florida one, but definitely not an American one. But I do have a message for Haji. Congratulations on your recent coup. As long as you stay where you are at, you'll be fine. However, there's stories that some of your people are trying to infiltrate North America through this refugee program. Make no mistake, Haji. You wind up in Florida, you will never see Allah. We will make sure of that. There are plenty of places here, I'm sure, where you're going to be welcomed with open arms by a bunch of naive idiots. The new Free Republic of Florida is not one of those places. We're pretty easy to find on the map, all the way down at the bottom to the right. Stay out, or you'll wish you had. This is our governor. You see, he knows your games. He knows your little tricks. He knows how it's very easy for you to lie, no matter what type of a moral front you try to put on. You are manipulators, liars, and shysters. Not like these cocks. Utah's Spencer Cox, and a dozen other U.S. governors who want to open their states to resettle Afghan refugees. And just to be very, very clear, let's go over those states real quick. Utah, Massachusetts, Maryland, Vermont, Georgia, you got to get your stuff straight, man. This is unbelievable. Oklahoma, South Carolina, Iowa, California, Virginia, Wisconsin, Kansas, and Colorado. I highly doubt very highly doubt our governor is going to be welcoming unless there is a massive vetting program that we here in the new Free Republic of Florida can vouch for and verify. Nope. And ladies, especially all those of you who have a problem with all those evil, terrible, horrible assault weapons, I wonder what would happen now in Afghanistan if the women were armed with those horrible AR-15s. I wonder if they would be being put on their knees in public and being whipped 100 times for adultery. I wonder if that would be going on. I wonder if their daughters would be subjected to the slavery that's coming if they were armed with those horrible, horrible weapons that Blue Lips Biden thinks are the root of all evil in the world. He wants to ban them. I mean, if not here, why not there? If not there, why not here? Why not everywhere, Blue Lips? Why not? Wrong on virtually everything for the last 40 years. And those of you out there, by the way, who want to, oh, it's not Biden, oh, it's a clone, oh, it's somebody, it's the deep state, bullshit. He gets to own it. It's him. It has always been him. I don't care what your little screens are saying about green screen or whatever you're seeing. It is the Democrats and Joe Biden. They are 100% responsible. Facts first. Now, in other news, something that I had talked about a while back about the great reshuffling is shifting wealth to the exurbs. This is the Wall Street Journal. What are the exurbs? Well, we know what the suburbs are. Well, the exurbs are way out in the middle of nowhere. See, those who used to live kind of in the suburbs, they're moving farther away from the cities, and many of the people in the cities are moving out to the countryside. But you see, here's the problem. Here's the problem for the left, and they know it. When people move out of the cities, out of their little communist utopias, because they don't feel safe anymore, you know, like Clarissa Ward, who doesn't feel safe for some strange reason, something strange occurs. Their politics change. They become more conservative. They become a lot more rational because they all of a sudden have to pay for their own utility bill, their own water bill, their own internet, taxes, and all of a sudden paying for everybody else's everything doesn't seem so attractive. They start to have something of their own and they want to hang on to it. See, the vast majority of Floridians live that way. Regardless of what the media might tell you, the vast majority of Floridians don't live in the cities. They live in the suburbs or the exurbs. And that's why Florida has swung way to the right. It is no longer a swing state. It will never be a swing state ever again. And the last 2 years has just reinforced that. It's a values argument. It's not a political one. It's a values argument. But some say, Florida Maquis, aren't you afraid of the HARP sending hurricane? Really? That's interesting. Let's go to Track the Tropics. And let's take a quick peek at where the most recent hurricane is heading. New York. See, I had said before, and I'll say it again, this is my Father's world. My Father in heaven. Nothing happens out of his sight. It is all in his control. And now, a hurricane is heading straight for New York. Florida has had wonderful weather. We had a tropical storm come through. It brought some flooding a little bit, but that's to be expected. But for some strange reason, a hurricane has decided I'm going to go straight north and slam into New York. Interesting. Late August. Hurricanes heading for New York. Couldn't happen to nicer folks, if you ask me. But anyway, I just wanted to cover all of this today and let everyone know where the state of Florida stands on all this kind of stuff. But trackthetropics.com, no ads. And if you have the ability, support trackthetropics.com. They have a donations page here. You can do whatever you can afford because honestly, better information here than anywhere else on the web when it comes to storms like this. Track the Tropics, just like it sounds, TrackTheTropics.com. And guys, there is a map or some type of imagery for anything and everything. There's no radio links, surface temperatures, winds, predictions, historical data from all hurricanes that have ever hit ever that they have. It is absolutely incredible. If there's any website out there that deserves your support, it's trackthetropics.com. But to put one final note on this, Haji, don't come to Florida. We will exterminate you. And that's a promise. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. And we will see you guys tonight on Twitch.